Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We got a 3v3 here at Athens. This one's been sent to us by Emperor Kandikatsu, and it appears that Athens, who is on the field of battle, is trying to take back their city. So, as always, let's go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. You like that? A little beep, beep, beep. Okay, anyway, sorry. So, we have attacking. We have Gore Mjolnir playing as Misacely, Fight Me playing as Athens, and Emperor Kandikatsu playing as Galatia. Defending, we have Uncensored Angel playing as Arverni, Tactical playing as Egypt, and Tinkerbelly playing as Chimeria, Samaria, however you decide to say it. So, let's go over the army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So we'll start with Athens here. Athens is bringing, let's see, we got some Thurio spears up on towers here. Not always the best of ideas, but everyone plays their own way. And let's see, we got some Thorax hoplites, or hoplites if you want to be fancy. Some more Thurio spears, lots of Thurio spears it seems. And then couple of thorax swords, literally a couple of thorax swords, and then we have 3 units of picked hoplites in the back, and then we have mercenary Rhodian slingers, archers, and archers. I'm surprised he didn't go with Cretans. That's surprising, unless he couldn't afford them. But all right, Galatia is bringing Galatia things. We got a handful of Galatian legionaries, handful of Galatian swords. And then, of course, 3 mercenary Syrian archers, and then 1 slinger. Yep, Celtic slinger. And general is a noble horse. And way over here, Misacely is bringing his general as African elephants. We have tribesmen up on the towers. Interesting. Unless, actually, no. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Especially if they're worried about them sallying out. Since we are on the 120 unit scale, your men, depending on what units they are, won't actually stick out at the end. So, or no, we're in regular unit scale. We're in large, or whatever it is. But yeah, archers and the like, they'll get tucked in there so that they're unable to get attacked. It's a good strategy too. Actually, another good strategy. I know I'm getting distracted, but hear me out. Siege galleys. No one ever really uses them. However, they're extremely effective against elephants and chariots, and I think cav as well. So if you have your units inside of a siege galley, and let's say the siege galley is moving, and if you've used them at all, and you know when they move, the units don't always necessarily stay inside. But the game thinks that they are inside the siege galley. So even if they get charged by chariots or whatever, they don't take any damage. It's pretty wild, actually. Anyway, Misacely is bringing. We have some tribesmen up on the towers. We also have some more tribesmen up on the towers. Okay. Lots of desert cohort, desert legionnaires, and then we have some slave infantry. Yep, to round it all out. Alright, and that's going to be the army comps. So, we got 35 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. Let's get into it. I'm surprised they didn't bring at least, 1 unit of Thule tribesmen, or I forget what the other vanguard deployable infantry is. Just so you know, they could have put the towers, up here. Also, surprising that both Egypt and Arverni have both of their artillery over here. I guess maybe their thought was to really try and beat down Misacely as much as possible with artillery fire, and to crush this front as quickly as they can. But anyway, back over here. We see some of Egypt. We got some Cretan Nubian bowmans. Okay. Galatian swords. We have, there they are, command heavy archers. Chimeria is not firing as of yet, but we are all moving forward. Oh, Yes, he's got some Levy Freeman. I didn't even notice that, actually. 1 unit of Levy Freeman. I'm low-key guessing that he had some money left over, and that's what he spent it on. Did he chevron them up? He did. 14 melee attack. Better watch out. Strongest unit on the field of battle right now. Alright, so far, can't really see into the settlement too much as of yet. Ram is moving up. 21 kills so far for Egypt. Looks like he's going after this cohort, but Sacely is getting his units into... Oh! He went with the Scorpion. Yeah, that's never a good idea. Because that thing just doesn't last long. Oh, we got a sally out. Chimeria sallying out with Step Lancers and Citizen Cav. Honestly, Citizen Cav will get wrecked pretty quickly, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Looks like they're going after the Tortoise here, which... not like a terrible idea, but also in the same vein, he's not good. He doesn't have any ammo left. I mean, he does, but it's not a lot. He maybe has like 3 or 4 shots left. Let's see some of our Verni here. Let's see what we got. Some Celtic Warriors. Okay. I actually know what our Verni's build is. And he brought a lot of 1 unit, and it's pretty astonishing, actually. Oh no, Slave Infantry already starting a rout. At least they did manage to get the gates down, so that's good. The Celtic Warriors throwing their jabbies down at the Slave Infantry. Unfortunately, they are starting to waver and break. These guys, however, didn't make it up to the wall, so hopefully they'll be able to knock it down. Start to see some more of Chimeria over here, where we got Scythian Hoplites. We have some Young Axes. This wall's about to get knocked down. I'm assuming that Galatia is now going to shift this 1 Tortoise. Head over this way. 38 kills for Chimeria's Ballista, but I know he still has some ammo left. Did those? Yeah, they fell back over here. Alright, a wall has been knocked down. Athens is... what is Athens doing? What are you doing? Uh-oh. Egypt's moving over to engage in Athens and Galatia, but if they're not careful... oh, it's going to happen. He's going to... come on. Pulled back just in time. Ended up losing 1 guy from that, though, so... it is what it is. Alright, now we can see more of our... what? I don't know if this was the greatest of ideas. Yeah. There go your archers. There go literally all of your archers. Oh, man. Jeez. Did, like, immediately that number jumped up to 300 kill, like, immediately. Look at that! Oh, our Verni. Okay, let's get into what our Verni's got. A bunch of Celtic Warriors, right? We have Oathsworn General, Naked Warriors, Naked Warriors. He has so many Naked Warriors. And, you know, Kush is not on the field of battle. We have some Chosen Spears in the back as well. Our Verni, I think, is in for a pretty bad time. Let's start to see. Let's see, we got some more Step Lancers, unless it's the same unit. Doesn't appear to be, actually. We can see some more of Egypt. We have some more Galatian swords, it appears. Galatian swordsmen taking on some Thorax Hoplites. I think Thorax Hoplites will actually win this. Yeah. Melee defense and armor is pretty ridiculous. Now they're getting backed up by the Thorax swords and Levy Freeman, so... let's see. Galatian swords, we have this... ooh, okay. 160. Galatian swords, Hoplites, Step Lancers, Young Axons, Chimerian Noble Infantry, 15 Hoplites. Galatian swords getting hammered over here by some Young Axes, some Scythian Hoplites. Oh bueno. Also, Chimerian heavy archers right here. They could be firing into the backs of these. Well, not that they actually need to. And here's the general right here. Chimerian noble infantry. We got Galatian Royal Guard. Ooh. Heavy hitter. Narverni is out. Archers. Honestly, I mean, oh boy. Arverni's going to have a tough time because I know that they only have one other Oathsworn unit, I believe. Or maybe not, I could be wrong, but it's all naked warriors and Celtic warriors that they brought for the most part, along with these spears. I think Masesa is really going to tear through them pretty easily, honestly. However, over here, though, I think this is going to actually be quite a bit of a fight. Oh, no! Citizen Cav getting into the Syrian archers. Oh, you were not paying attention, were you? Making some headway over here, though, but that's probably by design on the defenders' front. This is going to be tough, because Chimera is just holding all the choke points. I mean, he's got some great angles going on over here. You know, heavy archers firing into the back of these legionaries. These heavy archers can fire into the back of these legionaries. He's losing all of his archers. What were you doing? Were you not paying attention? That's rough. Levy Freeman up to 20 kills, still throwing some jabbies actually. Thorax Hoplite starting to get beat up pretty good by these Galatian swords. Meanwhile, over here, Masasli is doing pretty good so far. And they are now falling back completely. I don't know. Desert Rome doing its thing. Arverni seems to have lost quite a bit of troops already right out the bat. So let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus the 4 that were out here. 11, 12, 13, 15, right? Yeah. No. If you can't tell, I'm terrible at math. Yeah, 15. Okay. 15 troops. Meanwhile, Galatia doing alright on some fronts, on others not so well. He is going to be able to get a nice rear charge on these Chimerian noble infantry. They are starting to lose, they're losing faster now. These Galatian legionaries have gotten to back them. However, they are losing decisively. I don't know what else they are firing. Oh. Well, they got 2 units of archers firing right into their back, so that's kind of big. Step Lancers coming in, going to get a charge in on the Galatian swords. But how good of a charge it's going to be, I'm not really sure about that. Noble Horse finally coming on over to take care of these Citizens Cav. Looks like he only has 1 unit. Only the Celtic Slingers. Oh, dude. No, he does still. Alright, so he does have 1 unit of Syrian archers left. At least. Here is the Egyptian, carrying Axeman Egyptian general, and you're moving him forward. Okay. Maybe not, unless he's going to try and get jabby throws on the Picked Hoplite General from Athens. That's the only thought that I could have. Glacial Royal Guard taking on some Picked Hoplites, however, they are being reinforced by Thurio Spears. And oh, they're pulling back. They're going to get, are they out? Come on, toss, toss, toss. Yes, look at that number drop. Going to get another charge off. But he should have just pulled them back, honestly, in my opinion. Oh, he still has a unit of Thurio Spears up here. What are you doing? Get them over somewhere, anywhere. Galatian swords staring down. Nobody, actually. I was about to say some Thurio Spears, but that's Egypt, or Athens, rather. Galatian swords taking on Galatian swords. Is there a stat difference from this? Well, I can't really tell since they're double bronze chevron up. Arverni has... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Arverni has fallen back completely. Hasn't even decided to put any troops over here, since this is the capture point right there. Again, this might have been by design. We did see some Cretan archers up here. However, I'm not sure. I mean, he might have taken them away. Yeah, he did. I would have left them up there. He had a great vantage point. Now Masacely is charging forward full force, and there's nothing up on this hill to kind of counter their infantry moving over here. Man, Arverni might have made a big boo-boo. Meanwhile, over here, yeah, Galatia has been thwarted back. I mean, I can't, Chimeri did a great job. He had good angles on the entryways of, Galatia coming into the settlement with his archers, so I can't really blame Galatia, but now this is going to be a hard fight to win. Galatian Royal Guard getting ready to rout. There they go. And now it's going to be a lot of back and forth. Thurio Spears losing to Galatian Swords. Not surprising. You don't have them in square. What do I always say? You want Thurio Spears to last a while. Throw them up in square formation. They'll hold out for quite a bit. They can do pretty good. Give them a chance. Chimeria falling back with his archers. Probably going to get them up on this hill, I would imagine, since Masacely is moving quickly and in force. Again, though, hopefully they send someone over this way, start capping this. That will, ultimately draw away some of Egypt's Chimeria, and even Arverni, at least hopefully. Meanwhile, I need to get some quick picks. Thorax Swords charging in against some Galatian Royal Guard. Also getting hammered by some Nubian bows and Cretan archers. So this pathway here, alley, whatever you want to call it, causeway, is going to be a hard fight to win. Pig hoplites also getting into the mix. Did these guys actually make it around? No, they didn't. Galatian swords. Honestly, I think the attackers really need to be pushing here as much as they possibly can, because all they have is some Galatian swords over here, right? Yep, and then the archers, 2 Cretans. This is where they need to be going. I mean, even if Galatia got his gen and charged in here, he could get kind of a side charge in. I mean, this tower, or this tortoise over here, isn't blocking so much of this that he could actually get a side charge in, and then, you could say hypothetically, if it's a good enough charge, you could just keep on going. But Athens is not being aggressive enough, at least for my liking, on this side. They need to be doing more. Mercenary Syrian archers getting warded off the field of battle, probably by those Cretans that were over here. Masacely has now gotten into formation. Elephants are hidden. 510 kills for them. Well done. Desert Legionnaires taking a bit of a beating from the Steppe Lancers, it appears. Now they're here and ready to go. They're a little wary of the Cimmerian heavy archers, and now look at this. They've shifted a lot of their troops around, and now honestly, now is the time to push as hard as you possibly can. Eden's falling back, his bows over here. Whether or not they have ammo still, they do still have ammo. So they're either going to fire into all this, or, which I guess that is what it looks like they're going to be doing. But if they're not careful, I mean, again, I feel like Galatia should have his cav over here, because there's nothing over here really protecting, except for this carrying axeman unit. There's nothing over here protecting these archers. So Galatia and Athens can team up and push hard and fast, put a lot of pressure, and get these units to break as quickly as possible. I think that would be pretty huge. However, also, Athens does have a unit of Thorax hoplites over here. It may not be a bad idea to get them up on this tower and then move them over here to start neutralizing this gate so it stops firing into their troops but then also he can get down off the walls and into the back of the Galatian Royal Guard, the carrying axe, or the Galatian swords, or just draw away the Galatian Royal Guard. You know? Oh, Galatia, however, did manage to get in, charging in against the Chimerian Heavy Archers. Gonna have to be careful, though, because they do double as spear infantry. Looks like one of these guys, 166 and 119, both of them might actually be out of ammo. They are, yeah, losing decisively, and what's going on? Keep going. Keep going. Oh, my God, keep going. You got the Cretans right here. Don't even bother with these guys. 119s, go for the Cretans. I mean, they're good, but Galatian swords turning right around. Mobile horse up to 155 kills, getting a lot. Losing though, unfortunately, but he's going to go and chase down these Chimerian. No, he's not. Juking to the right real quick. Where are we going? Right into the back of these Cretan archers here. Going to try and get as many kills as he possibly can before he succumbs to being surrounded by the enemy. Mesacely still holding firm, stretched out in, what is it called? Wide stance? I don't fucking remember. Spread out stance, whatever you want to call it, so as to incur less missile losses. Not a bad idea. They're starting to loop around over here as well, which isn't also, I think, you know, this is probably a good idea. Most of his force is coming this way, so if he can manage to get them over here without incurring too many losses and actually get into the side here, that'll be pretty big. Oh shit, I still need to get some pictures. It appears that Galatia's general has unfortunately fled and or died. Don't see him anywhere else. No, he is. He's still alive. Look at him go. 358 kills, my lord. He's just gonna go for Galatian swords. Yeah. Had to pull away his Galatian swords, leaving his Galatian Royal Guard on their own. They are winning, though. Again, I still think that they should get to utilize this tower that's there. 17 men left. Looks like they're going to try and chase after him. Did pretty good. Corinth him, that's not too bad. Go, Mesacely's moving in, going to take on some of these hoplites. See some guys on the wall in the background over there. So I think overall, the defending teams should probably end up taking, at least that's how I think it works. Whether or not it actually does anything, I don't know. A morale hit because they have captured this capture point here, the victory point, whatever you want to call it. Look at this. Safely moving around. Getting shot at by some of the heavy archers over here. Galatia's general is still alive. Love to see it. Ooh, another unit just broke, unfortunately. Egypt is doing a fantastic job of stemming the tide over here. Galatian legionaries getting thwarted. Now these Cretan archers and Nubian bowmen used up all their ammo. Where are we at here? 233 and 161. Now they're being thrown into the fight. Thurio spears being sent in. Again, they won't last long, but if you put them in square, they'll last. So Mesacely is, taking on Noble Infantry, is winning, unfortunately. I mean, the melee defense is 76, so it's not too surprising. Mesacely is good, but they're no Desert Rome. Was it this one? Wasn't that it was, but it's over here. Let's not forget either that over on this side of the battlefield, if you want to be super sneaky and somebody's holding a choke point right here, right, or right here, whatever, that you can actually send your guys around this way. Don't forget that. That's important. Not that it happens in this battle, but I'm just saying, like, that's a pro gamer move right there. Meanwhile, this front is deteriorating pretty quickly for the attackers. Unfortunately, Galatia is almost out of troops. Egypt. Athens is having an extremely difficult time getting past Egypt. Mesacely will soon be left on their own. Young Axe is getting thrown into the mix here. Try and take on some of these legionnaires. I mean, Chimera is a really good faction. I get any faction is a good faction if you know how to use them, and if you're flexible enough to want to figure out how each faction works, right? So, I mean, I never use them because it's too much spear infantry for my personal liking, and I always feel like spear infantry doesn't necessarily do well. I mean, look, Mayor Noble Infantry, they are now starting to lose. And I believe he probably did pull back some troops here and switch them out with fresher units. But, yeah. Celtic Warriors getting into some desert cohort who is in Tetsudo. These guys are going to start taking losses. Why are you pulling back? You could have left them there. They would have done well. And that's the problem with Tetsudo. It's only good against archer fire, which, yeah, historically that's accurate, but also they should still be able to effectively attack. And also, let's not forget that when we're in Tetsudo, it should be that the shields are all around. But it's not. I feel like they changed that from Rome 1 because it was just too OP. And they could just tank everything. Chimera's general is actually now in the mix, holding off 2 units of Mesacely's legionary and desert cohort. Oh my god. Galatia's general just finding any opening that he could possibly exploit to go after archers. And he is going to be gone. 7 men left, 441 kills. He did the defenders dirty, but in turn, they also did them dirty. Here in Archer's still alive. Only 21 kills, so they still have plenty of ammo. There's 59 guys left, so hopefully they'll be able to get in there and do some serious work. Get rid of some Galatian swords, and now it's just Cretan archers holding the line here. Carrying Axeman General is moving around. So Egypt has been thwarted, it appears, and now it's Chimera and our... I totally forgot about Arverni. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I was about to say it's Chimera all on his own, but Arverni is still alive. But yeah, I mean, we can see here that the hoplites are losing this, and like that's what bothers me too. So like the hoplites should have really good staying power across the board, regardless of what nation or faction you're using. They should just have really good staying power. Unfortunately, in vanilla Rome, they don't. They don't really hold up well against shields. You'd think that they would, but they don't really. But Chimera is holding the line. He does manage to have his troops stretched out enough that where, even though it does look like that these are gaps on the sides, it's not. I mean, that's just how the map is, so they can't get around or past or through. So yeah, Arverni is going to be trying to hold off Mesacely, and unfortunately, once Egypt is finally done here, Athens will have free reign to just steamroll right into the back of Arverni. Arverni does have troops over here. What are you doing? Is he just trying to be sneaky? Hopefully somebody was paying attention to the fact that a bunch of naked swords just ran that way. And I guarantee you 150% that this African elephant unit could totally take on, like, the majority, if not all, of those naked swords. But yeah, I don't know what the hell Arverni's doing with his units over here. I mean, you'd think you would want to get them over here as quickly as you possibly could, so you could help deal with these issues. But hey, who am I to judge? Tribesmen getting over here, 91 men left in the unit, only 2 kills, so they definitely have some ammo left. Gearing up to, I would assume, probably start to chuck them over there. However, Chimeria still has at least 1 unit that has some ammo left. These guys firing yet? Yes, they are. What are they firing at? On auto fire, firing into the Chimeria Noble Infantry. They've actually pulled back the Legionaries so they can throw some of their jabbies. And then the tribesmen will have unfettered access to them to throw their javelins at. Chimerian heavy archers being sent in to help hold the line. For how long, though, who knows? Meanwhile, Chimeria, hoplites, and noble infantry are starting to break. Arverni, it appears, is new boxing it up with his 3 spear units and Oathsworn. But if they have ammo, if he has ammo left, they have ammo left, they have ammo left, they don't. Actually, no, they might. Slingers get more ammo than most units. So in reality, they could just... He could set his ranged units up, Athens could, and just pepper these guys down. I mean, he could shoot right into the back of the Arverni general. I mean, he's facing the wrong way. That's what I would be firing at. Elephants moving on into this courtyard, probably to set up something of a trap, sort of. I mean, if Arverni tries to move his naked swords through here, the elephants can just charge right out and catch them off guard. I mean, these units right here might just be bait, honestly. Try and get rid of them. However, over here, Chimeria's general is going to be in hot water shortly. There is a gap here, however. I know he is probably throwing his javelins, but this certainly looks like a gap. Hopefully this unit that is being pulled out will exploit it and come right around, charge into the rear of that general. He is losing now. I am assuming it'll start to lose to sight. Ooh, look at that. You still have some Syrian archers left. Firing. 44 kills. Hopefully you fire right into the backs of this general. That would be the bet. Yep, there you go. Well, it says that they're all taking fire. But going after the general is definitely the best option. Celtic warriors falling back. Still no idea where their naked warriors are. No clue. Chimeria's starting to have a pretty bad time. Safely sending over some of his troops to deal with these last 3 units, the general, archers, and young axes, and then it's going to be Arverni all on his own. Ooh, I wonder, can I get a decent shot here? No, stop moving. Fire your arrows. Just wait. Fire.
Wait for the order.
Just want a nice shot. Alright, never mind. Anyway, here we go. Naked warriors to the rescue. Please, for the love of God, let this African elephant unit charge out and catch all of these dudes. Please. Please. Tell me you're going to go in there and take on this elephant. Oh my God. There we go. He's falling back. He popped Frenzy Charge. I don't think that they get any type of javelins. This elephant unit is just going to wreck these guys. They have no armor. He's going to just stomp all over these dudes. War Cry has been popped, as well as Intimidate. Interesting that he chose those two. pulling back. I imagine he's pulling back so they can get another charge off on these units. Yeah, not... I'm going to go ahead and say our Verney might be new. Sacely is waffle stomping Chimeria at the moment. They have no troops left, save for their general. Athens is now in the thick of it with his general taking on some chosen spears. Sacely, oh man, am I about to have another? Come on, just go. You have so many kills here. Think of the numbers you can generate. You might be able to beat Star Killer's record. Please. Broke 700. We'll come back in a little bit and see how this is going. No, keep your guys away from this. Let your elephants take care of it. Let your elephants take care of it. Alright, so Chimeria is done for. Gone. Finito. Fin. I almost feel like Misacely might have asked his allies to hold off on finishing our Verney over here so that he could try and get as many kills as he possibly could with his elephant unit. They've managed to get themselves to Silver Chevron. 777 kills, triple sevens. Now up to 778. Will he do it? Will he break 1,000? Will I have, for the third time, 1,000 kills on an elephant unit on my channel? Come on, baby. You can do it. You got 82, 101, 36, and 66 men. That's got to be enough to make it. You can do it. Meanwhile, Athens grinding away against these chosen spears. Wow, their melee defense is 108? Damn. I don't even think the hoplites get that. Where are we at here? 871. I don't think he's going to make it. $881. No! Stop firing your fire arrows, you dummy! What are you doing? Who's firing fire arrows? Stop that. $890, $892, $893. You got a whole host of guys over here, though, that need to be killed. You broke 900. Might be able to get a couple more kills on these guys who are retreating. Lost a handful, but 904. Come on. Don't you want 1,000? Oh my God. All right. I'm just gonna slow this down for half a second. Imagine, if you will, bringing your elephant gen over here and then charging into the rear of this Oathsworn unit, and then also charge because you're charging into the rear. I know I'm getting tongue-tied over here. Charging into the rear of this. You're also charging into the rear of these guys, and charging into the rear of these guys. And the amount of havoc that you will cause. Please, please make me happy. Make me a happy boy. Oh, your elephants are going nuts. Oh no. Come back over here. 905. You could do it. You could make 1,000. You could get 1,000 kills. Just bring them back over here. You have 55 seconds. You can do it. Oh, close but no cigar. Star Killer 556 remains the champion of elephant kills. The two-time. 905, we got some mass routing going on here. Our Verney is not long for this war, but it looks like he's going to try and get the elephants over here, but 30 seconds left. I don't think he's going to make it. Yeah, these guys are falling back. And that's going to be the end of it. We'll fast forward to the end. So that, yep, there we go. Getting some fire hours in there to really drive home the fact that you've lost and you need to retreat. And that's it. Woo! What a fight. Legitimately, for a second, did not think that the attackers were going to be able to pull this off, but there it is. All right. Gorm Mjolnir. Sorry. Gorm Mjolnir. 3,272 kills, 905 for his Elephant Gen. Nice, well done. 6 for his one tribesman unit, 108, 79, 23 for the other 3. For his cohort, 222, 273, 214, 151, 214. Legionnaires, 226, 114, 182, 150, 168, and 206. And then Slave Infantry not doing too hot. Fight Me getting 1,702 kills, 94, 127, 135 for the Pig Top Plates. Thorax Hoplites, 31, 59, 89. Thorax Swords, 46 and 115. Archers, 42 and 53. Slingers, 171 and 123. And then Thorio Spears, 112, 150, 80, 105, and 170. So really well done, actually, with some of these Thorio Spear units. Emperor Kenny Katsu getting 1,763 kills, 456 with his noble horse, really go out for blood after losing some if not all of his archers. 15, 0, 16, and 90 for his range units. 17, 129, 119, 57. Ooh. Oh, pardon me. 79 and 33 and 64 for the Galatian Legionaries. The Galatian Swords, 152, 130, 137. 117, 83, 264, 103, and then 30 for the Levy Freeman. Uncensored Angel, you poor baby. You must be new. You have to be new. Here, there's a learnable experience. Never Vanguard deploy Gallic hunters outside that far away. And don't ever bring this many naked swords. Bring another unit of Oathsworn or something. But anyway, 19 for his Oathsworn, 0 for all of his archers, 63, 55, 69, nice. 22, 56, 74, and 123 for the Cloak Warriors, 25, 43, 38 for the Chosen Swords, 11, 6, 1, 4, and 58 for the Naked Warriors. Tactical getting 2,247 kills, 53 for his Carrion Axeman Gen, 176, 197, 233, and 164 for his archers. So awesome. Well done there. 324, 127, 201 for his Galatian Royal Guards. Wow, really, I mean, I gotta hand it to you. He did really well with not that many troops. 121, 130, 195, 144, 67, 35, 180, and 80 for the Galatian Swords. And then Tinkerbelly with 2,018 kills, 207 for his general, 146, 129, 38, and 104 for the Cav, 179, 182, 171, and 134 for the Chimerian Heavy Archers, 90, 109 for the Chimerian Noble Infantry, 77 for the Hoplites, 78, 105, and 12 for the Scythian Hoplites, then 74, 26, 30, 88, and 39 for the Young Axes. So, lots of learning experiences in this match. Like, don't Vanguard deploy your Gallic hunters if you're defending the settlement. And also, don't forget about your archers, because something bad might happen. But well done to Gorm on getting almost 1,000 kills. You were so very close. So very close. Perhaps next time. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. This was a really fun one to watch. But with that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.